Hey, it's Luke. I'm here again at the Holland House Bar and Refuge in East Nashville with Jeremiah. And we're talking more about cordials. We have the Art of Cordials coming up at War Memorial Auditorium on December 7th. And Jeremiah actually has a drink that he has come up with.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to call this one is a slight departure from the way that I normally do it, but I think it's perfect for the holiday seasons. We're going to call this one the Tuaca Solstice. It's a very nice winter style.
Tuaca, by the way, is one of the cordials we're featuring at the Art of Cordials. So let's make this.
All right. Well, obviously we're going to start off with our Tuaca cordial. And just to give this a nice little balance, we're only going to go about a half ounce on this and really watch the sweet levels on this. Tuaca with its nice vanilla-infused spirits.
Yeah, talk a little bit more about Tuaca. What exactly is Tuaca?
Well, Tuaca is an Italian liqueur. It was invented right around the time of the Renaissance, I believe, for the Medici family. Lorenzo the Magnificent, if I'm not mistaken. Lasted the Golden Age, and then some brothers around 1938 came across the recipe, decided to go ahead and start making this again, and they combined their two names, which you can find here on the bottle, to come up with the name Tuaca. The GIs over there in Italy during World War II fell in love with it, brought it back, and it's been with us ever since.
Right. See a lot of bars in town, you go, order a drink, you just get the drink. You come to Holland House,
and I'll talk your ear off.
Get a history lesson.
Now, to balance out the sweetness of the vanilla-infused Tuaca, we're going to add a little bit of the St. Elizabeth allspice strand. This is a very potent spirit, but I think you'll find it matches very nicely with the Tuaca.
That's an allspice liqueur?
That is. It's an allspice liqueur in the Jamaica region, if I'm not mistaken. And because this is Holland House, we're going to feature our Bols Ginevra, which is a Dutch-style gin. It's a really nice base for these flavors to play with one another, which is very important in cocktail making. So we'll do 2 ounces of this.
Smells amazing.
Something very important when you're balancing out your cocktails is not to be overly sweet, so we're going to do a little citric acid here. All things in balance. And to really impress your friends, we're just going to go ahead and do a little egg white and get that nice consistency in here. It's usually a lot easier when the camera's not watching.
Yes, it's a raw egg white he just put in there.
And don't worry about that, we're using absolutely organic eggs, so it's going to be a little bit safer, but also because of the citric acid and the alcohol is going to take care of anything else. So tell your friends and family to relax.
Relax. Relax. It's organic, citric acid.
All right, now we're going to give this a nice little dry shake, get that meringue nice and whipped up. I'm really going to look for some really nice surface area on these cubes. It's really important when you're mixing. We want to get minimal dilution and maximum coldness out of this. So we'll make sure and get all the nice ones in here. This one's a bit irregular. Get rid of that guy. Let's go ahead in here. About 4 ought to do it. That night-tie seal. And really just get after it. Wake that cocktail up. Sure, and get all that good stuff.
I think it's awake.
Well, let's hope so.
Let's hope.
We do not want a sleepy cocktail. We'll use a nice hawthorn strainer and get that locked down. So pour it. Really work that meringue out. Guys like to hide in the bottom of the ice cubes, but it's good to last shot there. And just to finish it off, we'll throw in a nice little fresh nutmeg. Get that sidebar in there. And then we'll garnish that with a beautiful little star anise for the holiday season. There you go. Tuaca Solstice.
That is quite a drink. Do you mind?
Please do. I'd be offended if you didn't.
One thing that I've learned, Jeremiah, is that you can't worry about being proper making a drink. You just get at it.
You just got to get after it.
You got to make some noise, make some noise. This is Jeremiah's own drink that he's come up with, the Tuaca Solstice, featuring Tuaca, one of the cordials that's going to be featured at the Art of Cordials at War Memorial Auditorium on December 7th. I'm going to give this a try. Come out to the Holland House Barn Refuge at 935 West Eastland. Jeremiah, thank you so much.
It's my pleasure.
Give this a try. It's delicious.
Right on.